All right, welcome back to another episode of Problematic the Podcast with my host, who's rarely ever around. We got a special guest in the studio today for y'all. Goes by the name of Marlo Way, rapper around here. Actually, one of my close friends and one of my first artists, younger brothers. I never knew that. For real. Go ahead, bro. Introduce yourself.
Marlo, man, the Marlo Way. Marlo Way. Tape just dropped, man. We're going to get into all of that, though, but we here.
Tell me about the tape. What made you drop the day that you did?
For real, I leave a lot of things up to the fans. For real. I don't like to call nobody fans. It really been my brother's input. My gang, the people I hang with close, they told me on Black Friday, so it's cool. That's what we doing.
That was dope. That's a good day to drop, because who used to drop Black Fridays all the time? Fab, right? Yeah, Fab used to always drop Black Friday. Niggas used to have something to look forward to. So you give people something to look forward to, project wise. Like, say you do it again next year, fire.
Righteous. I mean, just trying to build momentum. Have everybody tuned in, everybody on their toes and all that.
Right. It's like the second project you dropped this year.
Yes, sir.
Right. A lot of niggas aren't, even half that consistent for real. So, it's cool to see somebody trying to keep the tempo up here, because there's not a lot of guys that are consistent with the music. Like, everybody makes music. A lot of niggas aren't really consistent with it. Everybody talks shit like they the best.
That's a fact. I mean, I don't know. My main thing, I started off hooping, so that competitive nature just in me. If I'm doing something, we gonna go at it. Like,
right.
If I see a whole bunch of people not working, I'm working. That's the time to work.
Right. And I can respect that, because it definitely shows.
Appreciate you, gang.
So who is your big inspiration coming up rapping? Like, who got you into it?
For real, my brother. I used to go in my brother's room, sneak upstairs to tune into my brother's music. And I mean, everybody used to be rapping in his room. My mom used to be yelling at me, "Bring your little ass downstairs" and all that. But my influences, my influences was on Styles P. Nas was my favorite rapper for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow, that's different for a young guy to Styles P and Nas be his favorite
Yeah,
rappers. That's different. All right, and I could definitely see that coming from your brother's way and being in tune with him.
For sure.
For the type of rapping that you both do, you're very different. You know what I mean? So it's cool to see that you have you're based in hip hop, as opposed to my favorite rapper, Lil Uzi, and shit like that. Nothing against Lil Uzi, but that wouldn't be a solid answer for me.
Yo, Choke, to keep it a being with both of y'all, right? See, Nas was my favorite rapper growing up and everything. Like, right now, I'm not gonna lie, it's NBA Youngboy. You know what I'm saying? That just, I don't know. So it's a blend. Mind you, he'll never really go up there and get in a cipher. You know what I mean?
Right.
But those are the type of people that make music that I was tuned into. You get in a cipher, everybody sitting in a room, ain't no beat, everybody get in a circle, smoke, and say something. I mean, all the ad lib that wouldn't work then. It's good music now, but back then, what I grew up off of, that wasn't it.
Right.
It's crazy. You can even see the difference, like how the BET ciphers were back in the day to now. Like, now they not in the room together rapping. It'd be like one of them doing like a verse or something. Like, it's not that.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And it should be like 3/4 written. It's not really like a freestyle. You know what I mean?
I mean, even if it's written,
nah. Be like, some niggas freestyle some shit. Like, they have some shit that's written that they'll probably always spit, but they could put shit in there that gauge the room and things like that. A lot of these niggas be trying to get off written bars on a beat that wasn't fit for that, or just they get lucky and it does fit and it sounds cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
You be rapping a little bit, Eric?
I used to.
Oh shit!
I used to rap with y'all little them.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, M-Team?
Yep.
Oh shit!
Thought niggas forgot about that.
Y'all niggas was a gang. Who was it? You, Lil,
my man Danny.
Then what's the bull's name? Tight. That is Danny. All right. Yeah. Okay.
My man Malcolm. Radcliffe, he used to make the beats for us.
Oh yeah. See, I was a whole crew.
We had the whole shit together. Like, we had everything. Like,
That's lit.
That's what's up. Church Street.
Since way back.
Did you get the Church Street experience? Do you know any of these guys we talking about?
No.
Because that's where I met your brother at. Well, that's not where I met him at, but we both lived on that block at one time.
Nah, I was young for that. Now they come up to me off of knowing my brother, but I don't really personally be knowing them all like that.
Right. Nah, I go back with your brother. I remember like the day you was born, how happy he was. He got the call. He got to leave school because he was having a little brother. I'm like, oh, this excited ass gangster. Hype. That was my guy. Nigga got me into my first fist fight. Mm-hmm. He threw a rock at somebody and told the nigga I did it. And so the nigga was mad. No. He threw a rock at me and told me that nigga did it. So I punched the nigga. And then it was Halloween. So the nigga had like a ghost costume, whatever. He had all this fake blood. So he comes into school the next day. His mom said that I did all that damage to him. I'm like, oh, she is lying. Both of us get suspended.
Man, he just made me get in the fight just because.
That's the type of time he was.
Man, we used to live on Paris Street. You know what I mean? On the north, on Paris Street. And all my friends, we used to live on the same block. Malik, you know what I mean? Everybody I went to school with, he used to send me right outside. Everybody older than me. Put the gloves on. Rumble them. They used to beat my ass. Things like 3 grades older than me used to beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? But
toughened you up though, right? Yeah.
For sure.
Nah, I seen him. Who was it? He had one of his sons and somebody else's son fighting in the backyard one time. They had the gloves on. I'm like, damn. And his son just like wouldn't. He was taking an L because of the other nigga was taller than him. Yeah. That's all that was going on. But he was like, he didn't want to take that L. It was Fame, matter of fact. Fame big as shit now, but he just didn't want to. Nah, it wasn't Fame. Was Fame the first? This is his first one, right? Yeah, it was Fame. So yeah, Fame just didn't want to take that L to the taller kid. And he didn't want to shake his hand when he was taking the L's. He was like, "You either gonna put these gloves back on, or you gonna shake that man's hand."
Yeah, take it personal. But that's what you get you ready though,
right?
For the real life situation.
And I seen it in him. I was like, "Damn, those are good principles to live by. You're gonna shake that man's hand, or concede. You just got your ass whooped. It happens."
Nate Robinson should have been back there then.
Right,
he was a young bull.
Yeah, Nate took a tough L this weekend.
Only thing about that, I always think about not even the L is how somebody bounces back off of it. He ain't tuck his tail on it. Like, mind you, he went on the gram and yeah. He ain't tuck his tail on it. He owned it. He ain't make no type of excuses.
Oh no, you can't. I'm not mad at him. It's not like Nate Robinson is a professional boxer. He's a fucking basketball player.
Oh, listen, I'm not doing all that moral victory stuff. Like I get that. You're not a boxer, man. It haven't happened.
Right.
My thing was he was talking heavy beforehand.
What are you gonna do?
Listen, so you're gonna get the jokes afterhand.
Yeah, you're right. Listen, once
these jokes.
Once something gets to Black Twitter, it's over. There's no stopping that. Nobody stops. There's no referee on Black Twitter. Like, hey guys, maybe we should calm this down. Now you're gonna get the jokes.
Oh yeah, just because we respect it, don't mean the bidding ain't coming with it.
Like,
right.
I may respect it, but we still bidding.
Right.
You're getting them jokes, dog. Like I know people were like, oh, they're gonna make that. Who was it? Jake Paul.
Yeah.
They're gonna make him famous because I guess he dropped a rap song afterwards
with Gucci.
With Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear the song. I just heard that he dropped it, and I was like, I'm not listening to his music.
Yeah, I'm not either. I didn't even know he had music out. I thought he was just doing YouTube shit.
He was.
Okay, and I really don't even know what he does on YouTube. I just know that he's a YouTuber.
Because, back when Vine was popping and shit like that, you would see, the whole Vine videos on Facebook. It was, a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And he was, with that, that King Bach dude.
Okay.
He made not funny.
Right.
They was all, in videos together and shit.
Right.
But I guess
No, they got their fame off of that. You know what I mean? They go from that shit to movies and things, so I can appreciate that.
His he put his little brother on, Jake Paul, whatever his name is. I think he got a brother named Logan.
Okay.
So, I see what he's doing. I don't think that he should really be trying to be a professional fighter, though.
Right. No. Because he also, I seen it in that fight that he's not ready for real fighting either. He beat Nate Robinson up.
But somebody that's what he said, he started training when he was 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
Somebody that's been training since they were 16, 15 years old, that's what they want to do. They're going to get in the ring and beat his ass.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
And he said McGregor.
Now see, he's playing. You gotta, that stuff that, he's a YouTuber. You gotta cap a little bit, get the fans all interested.
I feel he would fight McGregor.
He'd die in that ring, though. He's not ready to fight McGregor. And McGregor's not a boxer per se, but he outboxed the shit out of that man.
I'm sure.
he's a fighter. You know what I mean?
He gonna step his foot in some shit.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't. I just take that W, and walk away.
He ain't walking away. He gonna fight again.
Fight again.
That money is good.
I believe it.
And you know that's pushing your YouTube up. That money is. Yeah. It's definitely a little better than hoping and praying that everybody's watching your YouTube videos still.
I can't knock it. You better counter off a win. You won, so this is why your name buzzing right now. Because I didn't know about him at all. So the best he could do, I guess, do all that, make a song, get in the Explore page and all that, get his business popping. You might as well.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking it. I'm not gonna participate. Like, I'm not listening to his music. I might not watch that next fight. You know what I mean? I might watch the fight depending on who he's fighting. Like, if he's fighting McGregor, yeah, I'm gonna watch McGregor beat the shit out of him.
But we ain't watched that fight for him.
I didn't watch it. I watched YouTube the next morning.
We didn't watch nobody was watching that fight for him.
Nah.
They was just trying to help sell it a little bit more.
Right.
And I won't listen to it, but there's plenty of people that will. There's a whole lot of people that are in this stuff we ain't into.
They say his the video got millions of views already.
I'm sure it got over 1 million.
Oh no, millions, like 36 mil, I think, already.
Yeah, look, see?
That's drunk. Respect.
All you got to listen, 15 minutes, that be on TV for a couple seconds, and then push something immediately after that, the number is gonna go up.
But you think your name is tied to anything like Mike Tyson, Roy Jones? If your name was anywhere on there, your numbers is going up. They have Wiz Khalifa performing.
He was already kind of big, right, off the YouTube shit. He's not he's not like a slouch.
He was viral.
Yeah.
Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's definitely. I think he's like the top 5 most paid off YouTube.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
So he makes money.
Yeah, he that's what I'm saying. He got money, but you know, YouTube one day they can be like, yo, we're not paying y'all as much no more.
For sure.
They do it every year. They tone it down a little bit.
And that's the exact reason why he need to capitalize off of what he got right now, because that can go any moment. So you better, once somebody give you the platform, you got the platform. Now you better do something with it.
Right.
Something.
I'm not mad at him. I just don't think that boxing should have been it. Or maybe it is. Maybe that's what he wants to do. I can't, I'm not going to knock him.
For sure.
Go ahead, get knocked out. Or, knock niggas out, whatever.
I mean,
because the first one was a victory.
Yeah. No, this is the second one. He fought before.
Who did he fight before?
I think another YouTube dude.
Wow.
Professional fight. Yeah, he's 2-0.
Wow. Okay.
Even if he lost, I ain't never get knocked out and wake up to a couple M's. So I don't know what the feeling like.
Right, true, because, that's another thing in boxing. Like, you lose, you get money.
Yeah. I don't know how much they were getting, though.
Not too much.
I don't think that they got $1 million for it. Probably a couple 100,000.
Right.
Because I know they said that Mike Tyson got, I think, like 12.
For real.
Something like that.
Million?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't even know it was a big draw. I heard he got more than that, but I didn't know it was a big draw like that.
Well,
their names is their names.
They got that, and they get some of the pay-per-view. But
okay.
Roy only got like 6.
I mean, it was a punching bag for the night. What do you expect? He was like the team that the Harlem Globetrotters plays for the night.
Well, it was a draw. So.
But they said they was going to announce a draw anyway, though.
Yeah, they said they wasn't going to announce a winner.
That's whack.
Yeah, there was no winner, no blood, no knockouts.
We know who won that.
Of course we do. We know who was going to win from the jump. Yeah. That's Mike Tyson.
Well, I don't know. Look, Roy looked like he could still throw some shit. I was watching,
but we watched Mike for weeks throw shit.
And we watched him in the training.
Right.
But all Roy had to do was one, like Mike used to say, all it takes is one punch.
Yeah.
Right.
And Roy was hitting him with the combos. It's just he wasn't trying to get hit. Roy
would have looked a lot better if it was against somebody else.
Yeah.
It was Mike.
Yeah.
Mike can scare you just by being in front of that man with no protection, nobody to save you in that.
Because on a normal day back in the day, I don't think they would have been on the same card versus each other.
Nah, they was in a different weight class.
Right. So I'm glad that we got to witness that. Well, y'all got to witness it because I didn't see that either. I didn't even see no highlights or anything from that. Nah.
Highlights or nothing? Or you really didn't care?
Nick said you really didn't care. Yeah, bro, I was supposed to DJ that night, remember? And then it just didn't happen. So I'd be like, damn, I just got to chill with the family. They don't get to see me on weekends, so let me go do this. I didn't even come in here and make a beat, do none of that. It was just fuck it.
I guess I'll be a dad.
Right. I'm not gonna throw no $50 pay-per-view on because I'm not making money tonight.
Sure.
I'm gonna let y'all talk about it. Real. The internet is up to the second entertain. I'll know exactly what happened by watching posts.
Yeah, that's all you have to
do. Bro, nigga got crossed over, nigga got dunked on, all that.
While it's on.
The worst shit, right after that.
Somebody will go live watching it.
No.
I watched half of it that way.
By the second round of the motherfucking Tyson fight, I seen 35 people post the Martin in the ropes meme.
Oh, you nigga, they had it queued up.
Come on, listen. If I would have hit the first time, I would have deleted my shit. All right, there's too many people. Too many people done posted the same exact thing. I ain't gonna. Yeah.
Nobody cares.
I do.
I know you care for the sake of your timeline, but nobody cares. You gotta think about it. There's niggas out there who are copy and paste fucking posts. So ain't nobody gonna care about no picture.
Oh yeah.
They be copy and paste posts. To the emojis.
Screenshot it, put their own little caption, and act like nobody ever saw it, like nobody ever noticed.
Right.
It's whatever.
And don't care when you call them out on it. Like, nigga, so what? That's just the internet. So that's just how that goes. You're gonna see the same shit a bunch of times.
Yeah. Even though it ain't that serious, I done made a post like, if you still status, you can't come to my house. Ain't no telling what you're still.
Yeah, cause you're right. If you still in status, nigga,
they give you an option to share this shit.
Right. If you still a public status, even if because you can still screenshot it. Everybody got a smartphone.
Yeah.
So you can post whatever. If that shit is not public and you still want to post it, you could do it. Well, you have all the power to right in your motherfucking hands.
And they'll type it all out.
Right.
Like it's there.
Right.
Copy and paste at worst.
Nah, I've seen it happen. I seen a nigga do that to me, and I was talking about like some local rap shit. And the nigga, word for word, my status. And I'm like, damn, like, do you even experience this? Like, this happens to you too? You just a regular nigga. Not that he was a regular nigga, but like, you don't go through that. There's no way in hell. Like, why would you do that? And then I had said something about it. Then the nigga had sisters and all kinds of people come to aid him. Like, it's fucking Facebook. This shit happens all the time. I'm like, right, but not with my personal statuses that are affecting me.
Life, bitch. Like,
then they both blocked me like I did something wrong. I'm like, oh, you know what? You just got that.
Y'all not coming to my house.
Yeah, at all.
You just can't. You just ain't welcome around me. Both of y'all. Because he gonna steal something and you gonna vouch for him.
People be stealing shit all the time.
Right.
I remember one time he was at my man's crib, thinking what they could turn on his Xbox. His batteries was missing. Some nigga that was with us that we ain't know like that had the batteries in his pocket.
Right.
Wow. How you don't steal new batteries. You still use batteries out the controller?
Man.
See, real rap, listen, no offense to anybody out there, that's some Xbox shit. real rap. Xbox niggas out here stealing because he needed them 2 batteries for his Xbox. PlayStation niggas don't go through that.
Not at all.
Man.
He didn't need that at home for the TV remote, nothing. He needed that for his Xbox.
I done lost a motherfucking hat before. I told my mans know I lost it. I was asking him where it went. Not asking him, but I lost it when he was with me.
Right.
2 weeks later, I see him with my hat on. I said, why you got my hat on? Like, what's up with that? He said, I found it. Like, with the mad face at me. Like, I did something. I said, the hat mean more to you than it mean to me. You got it. It ain't.
The hat means more about you than it means to us. Like, damn, man. The hat cost our friendship. It's a stain now. Because I'm always going to remember that day you picked up that fucking hat and you knew it was mine.
And you helped me look for it.
Every time you see the hat, you see the colors of the hat, you're going to be like, man, that motherfucker stole.
Can't go to the mall with that nigga because it's going to remember, you see that hat? You should get me one of them. It'd be nice.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm like, you know.
I lost one of these fucking with you. Yeah, niggas is crazy out here. Could have been worse though.
The worst shit I seen is lighters.
I'm a big lighter thief.
By accident. I haven't bought a lighter in so damn long.
But that's what I'm saying.
Listen, I'm a big, and it happens to me because I'm reduced to these 2 lighters right now, nigga. I've had Bics up here. Some of yours.
Yeah.
Now they gone.
You got a big ass torch. You can't pocket that.
I got a torch and a crack lighter. Like, if you walk away with that,
that was personal.
Right? I deserve it.
They took that shit on purpose.
No. If I'm saying if you walk away with that, I deserved it because I didn't even notice.
They said, "Oh, this nigga got the laser gun. Yeah, I'm taking this." That shit big as shit.
I had to look at him. How the fuck you work that shit?
Right. A little Amazon torch for when I be in here doing my little dabs for the other podcasts. I have to combine the two one day. You know we smoking now, but like you bring on some rappers and talk about weed specifically.
Man, I never recorded without me. I maybe made one song without smoking.
For real?
Yeah, finally smoking. I probably ain't going. Cause I started off. I can't say I started off rapping like smoking, but as I got older, like like alleyway cypher, skipping school, everybody smoking. You rapping like that, but we wasn't sober, just rapping. Like,
right.
And back then, that shit would have been awkward.
Nah, that's how niggas actually started rapping. That I see. Everybody starts, fucked up.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, hey, you know what, nigga, you can really do that shit. And if you can do it sober, then you should try it.
Right.
So what actually, like, when you recorded your first song, like, what was the inspiration? Like, I'm going to the studio today, I'm gonna get this done. Because you haven't been rapping that long. You're just really consistent since you've been with it. There was a time not too long ago where you didn't even consider yourself a rapper.
You don't even dig it. You don't even dig it then. My first time ever recording, I was probably like 7. My brother threw me on a hook.
For real?
He took me to the studio with him. He just like, I just had the same thing I had to just repeat. He threw me on a hook. So I was like 7, so I was used to being in the studio. You know what I mean? Like when I was a young boy, I used to make MySpace videos on my mom's webcam.
Oh, shit.
When I was in 3rd grade, people been knowing that. Once I got older, I was hooping more. So I wasn't making music.
Right.
But once I stopped hooping less, I was like, I can dust the cobwebs off, see what's going on.
Okay. Nah, nigga, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I figured you'd be around him, you'd be in the studio a lot, because he was a rapping guy.
I mean, what?
That nigga threw me on a song once, too, to be honest with you.
For real?
I made the beat, this nigga made me rap the fucking hook. I cannot believe it. Like, I'm not going to tell nobody what the song is, but it's out there.
Right.
I'm not going to tell nobody who the rapper is. If you're a fan of either of us, then you probably already know. But there's a song out there with me on the hook.
How was it with you? My first time, I hated my voice.
I hate that song. I don't like it. He loves it.
You wasn't fucking with it,
No,
right?
I wasn't. Not at all. I still don't to this day. He loves it.
All right.
That's his joint. On and what fucking song was it?
Look, he was just saying he ain't gonna tell nobody. Now he's like,
I'm not. I'm thinking about it because I got to think about the hook, because I just want to tell him so he knows. Because if I just say, I just say the song, anybody, they still won't know.
He's gonna bring that shit up one day. He ain't gonna do it today when she'll get up here. She'll go say it. She'll would have said it.
Yeah, he would have said it. He's gonna drop it when the minute he gets up here. And nigga said that about stabbing anybody who comes on the show before him, including you.
Oh shit! Said it.
Yeah. Or shooting at. So he said, I'm shooting at everybody who gets on the show before me, including my little brother. Like he texted that to somebody one day. Yeah. And they read that to me, so just to let you know.
We up here, chill. We up here.
That's wild.
Word.
Yeah, I definitely got to get him up here. We'll get him up here next show, for real. If it's cool with Eric, I don't know what Eric likes doing.
I don't give a fuck who's here.
I'm sorry.
Listen. I don't want to get shot at. I don't want to get stabbed. Don't put that on me.
See, I wouldn't listen, man. Redding rap beef shit, I wouldn't mess with that.
Yeah, that should be the most harmless thing ever. That's a safe sport. Reddit deep. People don't realize, people be thinking it's so deep. Hey, don't nobody die about that shit. And that's good. That's good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But man, you never see really 2 rappers fight or really go through anything that made the news on no public thing. Like, there's no statistic harm behind that.
Nah, there's not.
It can
what
be,
about
we might not want to give names.
the cousin?
What cousin?
Remember the boy was on live like, y'all broke my phone. I can't see my kids. Oh, it was Maximi and the other boy.
Oh, Atari.
Yeah, Atari.
Okay.
Even if that is the case, that's one case.
That's
See how
right,
rare that
it
is.
is.
I mean, it'd be for the media. Then everybody will see each other.
I was say he did go on live. I don't know. They beat him up on live.
No, I thought they beat him up right before that. I don't know like the exact story about it. We got to get one of them up here one day to talk about it.
Yeah, I fuck with both of them. I just had Atari up here. I didn't talk about that with him though. I don't be. Oh, all right. Listen, man. If you want to bring shit up like that on the podcast, you're gonna have to be up here.
No, I'm just saying, like he brought.
I'll be trying to bring up people I'm cool with. I don't want him to leave all sour like that, man. I just talked about getting my ass whipped on fucking.
He was on. Listen, my thing is, if you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. Like, don't post about it. Nothing. If you make a whole live video, like
that's public information.
Yeah,
like that's. what I'm like. That's what it is now. Like everybody seen it.
Oh, you're right. All right, well, I never put the Atari episode out, so maybe we have to do like a part 2 or 1.5 or something. He can come up here and address that situation.
That'd be respectable.
Yeah, I fuck with both of those guys. You know what I mean? I know a little bit about the situation more than what I'm about to talk about.
Shout out Maxim.
Yeah, shout out Maxim. Yeah,
that's my brother. Saying, they they not cool now.
Nah.
Oh, damn. Oh, so I thought that maybe it was like a one and done thing. Like, all right, nigga, like let's get back to this music shit. I didn't know they were still beefing.
Listen, man, if you fight me and I gotta go on Facebook Live about it afterwards, I'm not cool with you. It'll take. That's a big step right there to go on Facebook Live and challenge niggas to a fight.
That's the era. A lot of people don't even view that as personal nowadays. I don't feel like when people do public things like on the internet, I don't like when they take personal things like people that they're close to. I don't even feel like people view what they're doing. I don't think they view that as serious anymore. I don't know, family beef and close friends beef, like that's a text message, that's an inbox. If we contact them on the app, but we ain't public posting.
The funny shit is that motherfuckers be thinking we laughing with them. Nah, we laughing at you.
We just knows it.
Yeah,
like, you goofy.
Yeah, there's behind all of those motherfucking reactions they're like double intended. Ha ha. Even the angry joint. Even from the I care, that shit sarcastic as fuck. I use it like that, like oh.
And if I'm high and that shit funny, I'm writing my status and I'm gonna start bidding.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah, but I stay away from all the Facebook drama these days. I try to, anyways. They pull me back in once a week. Somebody pulls me in for something. They don't like a meme. They've been subbing me for weeks and I don't follow them, so I ain't see it. All kinds of just random shit.
Right.
Yo, I be seeing like chicks, they be bashing their baby dads for 6 weeks straight. The 7th week they back together. I be like,
or with somebody else's baby dad,
I be like,
who just got finished getting bashed 6 weeks straight.
I be like, yo,
this city's small, nigga. It's the baby dad trading zone out there.
Baby dad's been doing it too. Cardi Big Moms, all type of whores. And
right.
Then 2 months later, pictures and they got another one on the way.
Another one on the way.
Damn, so she ain't a whore no more, huh?
Yo, if you see a chick talking about a dude for 6 weeks straight, how he don't take care of his kids, and you let that nigga get you pregnant, you deserve all the bad shit he's gonna do to you.
Nah, real shit though. You put yourself in those shoes because you wrote about it. You knew these things beforehand. You knew them so well you wanted everybody else to know them too. And then what'd you go do? Have another one.
Should have came to Marlo Way, baby.
You got no kids?
Nah.
Lucky you. Nah, I'm just joking.
Nah, he's not.
Kids are a blessing.
For sure.
It's a scary situation though.
Kids are only a blessing after you have them.
Yeah, only after you have them.
If I had no kids, fuck them kids.
It's scary every fucking day. Now you gotta be scared for a new person.
For sure. I don't know. I be planning heavy. I be trying to have a whole bunch of shit organized before. You know what I mean? I step in that lane. Like, I ain't too much trying to split my attention. Keep it a whole being. Like some people get forced to split their attention.
Right.
I feel like I'm trying to control that.
Nah, I completely understand. No, you got youth to you, so you good.
Sure.
So what's next for you?
As in
with this project? Like, you drop Black Friday. You got any like heavy singles you about to push off of this?
The intro, that video. I feel like that video is tough. I'm heavy pushing that. And after that, usually what I try to once everybody get the gravitate to the tape, listen to it a couple times. I like to try to see what was everybody's favorite. You know what I mean? So I give it a little time and see. I mean, how everybody's feeling about it. What songs they favorite? How that's going?
Okay. I put 2 of your songs from your last project on the playlist that I had made. Okay. I had gave the playlist to a group of DJs, as a matter of fact, but now I'm starting to. I seen a mixtape that the DJ had dropped, and he put some song on from some rapper that's like years old, but it's kind of still relevant, the song. So I've just started pushing the playlist myself, and I'm continuously push the playlist so everybody gets more listens and more spins. Because if we put music in this, like say I take your song and play it during this podcast, it's gonna get you views, right. And that's what I intend to do.
You are a platform. I definitely appreciate that. Like when you share my shit, I definitely appreciate that. You're a platform.
Oh yeah, I try. I don't really have a platform. I'm a platform on a platform. I'm trying to get my own though. I'm trying to break away from that to the point where I don't gotta fucking use Facebook to talk about rap no more. Right. I could just use this, and then you can only hate if you fucking tune in.
Yeah. Right.
For real. Because you say it on there, and it gives somebody who you don't even know the chance to like have a fucking emotion or some type of feeling about it, and the nigga don't even know where you're coming from with it. For real. Like I called myself the best rapper the other day, and some nigga really thought that I was serious.
Right.
Like in my comments, like, "Oh, you rap? I'm about to dish you."
Right.
Like, dog, I need shut up.
Like you just chatting. You don't know what's going on.
This would be emotional. Man.
Right.
I know people that done listen to my whole tape, and then only got bad, like negative to say about it, like because they don't like me. But I see, like you stream me. Like,
right.
Just let me
but
know
you listen to the whole thing though.
You sat your ass down for about 20 minutes and you listened to my shit.
Or all your homies did. It was banging and having fun, and you had no choice. You couldn't turn it off.
and that's not even an assumption, because I be seeing snaps and niggas like, nah man, why you listen to that nigga? Like, hey man, if your friend listens to me, your girl listens to me, your cousin listens to me, just try to tune in. You know what I mean? Listen to it with open ear. Like, maybe I'm not that bad.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
Who do you want to work with?
Who do I want to work with?
Yeah.
As far as what? As everybody?
Everybody. Like top 5 people. Like if you was like, yo, we give you 5 features, whoever you want on your next joint, who would it be?
Woo! That's heavy. That's heavy. My brother, but that's always gonna be there. He got to be in that top 5. Like, you know what I mean? My brother's tough. NBA, I like the energy. I feel like we could bring energy on a song. I don't know. Like I listen to a lot of like down south rappers, so I don't know. It gotta be somebody from down south. Not it gotta be, but that's who I feel like would complement my style and would make a banger with me. I don't know. The baby's hot. We can have a different type vibe on the song. Flash out. That's a tough question. Naming 5. Though. Who you think would sound well, Cho? You be having it. Yeah? Who you think would be a blend?
I have no idea, because I be thinking about your flow sometimes. I like your flow because it's different. So I want to ask you, like, what's your inspiration behind the way that you rap?
Oh, well then right there, Drake. Because Drake's going to take his flow too. And then that'll be the new flow.
Right, yeah, listen, some niggas rap with that hope in mind.
I don't know. Some people be telling me I rap a little unorthodox, a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's wild unorthodox. So it's different. It's refreshing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's not what I'm used to hearing.
Right.
I don't know like how you keep a cadence or anything like that, but if it's on the beat, it works for me.
Right. I don't know. I just be having my own little vibe. Like I don't know. That's just me. I can't really say what I do, but I hear that it's a little different, and I like that it stands out. I don't feel like people say, oh, I rap like somebody, or you can pinpoint who I rap like. Like I say, like nowadays my favorite rapper is NBA YoungBoy. I don't rap nothing like him.
Right.
You can't name a lot of people that are rap like their favorite rapper. You know what I mean?
Nah, so, I know. I can listen. I know niggas in the game who I can listen to, like who they listen to or their favorite rapper and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like with you, I can't. I just have that kind of ear. With you, I can't detect that at all. Like who the fuck? That's why I asked you.
Right,
and then you say that you Styles P and shit like that, but NBA YoungBoy at the same time. Like that is.
Yeah, it's a new one, but back then I try to add lyrics, but then at the same time a little bounce to it too. Like I don't know, combining the both. Like that's why I got a lot of fans that. Like I said, I don't like to say fans, but following that are older, and I got people that are younger around my age.
Right.
I like to see that I can bridge the gap a little bit.
Nah, nigga, fuck it. That's what they are. They're fans. Nobody likes to use that word, but that's what they are for real. If somebody's gonna tune in and with an open ear, even if they don't like it,
right.
Like the nigga who listened to it, you're a fan at the moment. Fan doesn't have to be a positive thing.
I don't understand why people hate. Like maybe it's because like you're not on where they hate being called a fan. because these motherfuckers like, I'm an Eagles fan, I'm a this fan. Yeah. But as soon as it's somebody who's not super fan, you still a fan, yo.
Yeah.
Like you listening, you tuning in, you went out your way to do it, you a fan.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Some people ain't comfortable with the word yet. Some people feel like it's too soon. Like, you're not fully on.
Low key, that's hate. To me, that's hate.
That is. It's a forced dry hate. You gotta let them go. Let it go. We're not gonna call you a fan, but that's what you are.
I ain't fully gonna say a hater, but most people are followers. So once they see more people following, then they're okay with saying I'm a fan. Yeah. A lot of people don't want to say I'm the fan first. Like, just a lot of people aren't like that, and to be the first one. But once they see 1,000 people going that way, they're gonna start traveling that way. I'm a fan. Hey, I'm a fan shirt.
I was the first fan.
Yeah.
Right.
All that type of thing. So they just come with the territory.
Right. Yeah. That's what's up, man. We appreciate you stopping by today.
Likewise, bro.
I don't know if Eric had any questions for you. He didn't even know it was gonna happen. He said he was coming over, and I was like, "Bam! Let me set this up." And I set it up on Facebook too. He didn't even see it, so.
Bro, yeah, that shit was quick. We said that shit quick. Yeah, man. Anything you got question, put me on.
Now I just always be like, what's your goal in it? Like,
with the music?
Yeah.
Rough with me. It's not even all about the music, because I want to use the music almost like as a stepping stone to get into other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whether it's real estate, I like the dog world. Like I'm interested in dogs and all that. But I just know, like with rap, in that position, that can put me in position, the people close to me in position, and it can. You know what I mean? It builds connections and things like that. And I don't know. That's the main goal. Some people just like want to be that, and they're just stuck on that. Like, no. Eventually, like I want to sign artists if I'm still in the game. Eventually, I don't gotta work as hard and still get paid for it. Like that's what my mind is.
Signing artists, that's pretty cool. I see a lot of people getting into that now. Like H, you know H?
Yeah.
H is he's signing artists now, and like I came up out here DJing for that nigga when he was just an artist, but. Right. To actually see him like trying to put other artists on, that's cool.
For sure.
What I notice a lot, like when cities that don't really have anybody that's real on, as far as like, all right, that's the dude from the city. He made it out.
For sure.
Did all that shit, whatever.
Right.
It seems like everybody wants to be that first dude to do it. Mm-hmm. That they won't push the next dude. Like, oh. Hey, yo, we want you to come do this. Oh, all right. So they'll go out there and do a whole bunch of solo songs.
Right.
Not the song, like, you can have a song with somebody and that shit can be fire.
Right.
But instead of putting that on, they'll put on, oh, this is my solo joints. Nah, you put that on to, oh, who's that? Oh, nah, that's, it's something dude from, don't worry about it. Nah, like, that anything can help.
Yeah.
Anything can help.
I definitely feel where you coming from. I just feel like, from a lot of places where it hasn't been done that, they don't see it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people like wanted to hoop, but they seen like Lonnie make it. Now kids really feel like that can really be done. You know what I mean? In our city, we never really seen it really happen. You know what I mean? I feel like if
it did, but it was just a big gap between Danielle and Lonnie.
No, for sure. But I'm saying in the music lane, it's not
right,
like we've really seen it done.
Right. Yeah, in the music lane, we seen nothing.
We never seen it work that way. We seen it work from other cities. But I don't know. It's like something has to happen for people to feel like going about it that way is the right way. Right.
And there's a couple people like that are from here that are like in the game for or like doing things and moving around in the music industry. But it's just not. The music industry is such a like. What's the word I'm looking for? It's so
competitive.
Say it again. Yeah, it's competitive and it's.
Nah, I know what you're trying to say. Like, it's not where you can, like back in the day, where if you was hot in the streets,
right?
They'll throw your shit on a radio station.
Right.
Now, like, it's kind of like, yo, you got to do it this way. Like,
you got to like set a plan. You got to get on a platform. You got to be big on a platform, and then you got to compete with other niggas big on other platforms and try to get, and then move along and try to fucking, navigate through.
A little aspect I looked at it on, like, all right, say New York, California, Miami, Florida. those are all places people want to go. Here, nobody wants to be here.
Right.
So it's like once you find your own little crack and make it out, it's almost like everybody just forgets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People want to. Some people make it and still want to be where they're at because it's popping where they're at. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they put more effort in to more building a foundation. Like,
that's where like a lot of people go to.
Exactly.
It'd be like there's no hub for music out here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Not where we live. Like it'd be more Philly. Right. Allentown's kind of getting big, but that's because they're for real like New York 6 borough.
Yeah. Like the fact that a lot of people don't know how to pronounce Reading right is like we're already starting down 30. Like we down 30. You come from I be trying to tell my folks like with the promotion and everything like that. It's not like we can just share it like one time and just forget about it or go on the gram and we're not heavy pushing because like we're down 30. We're not like on even playing field from big cities, like so. Now we gotta push 10 times harder. Like they got a more platform. We gotta work 10 times harder to catch up.
You know what worked for some folks though? You ever see that War Rack shit?
Oh, what's that?
You never seen War Rack? It's like fucking 6 white kids and they're all rapping in like their backyard and shit.
Nigga, and, I see they got a video in New York,
right? And they're trash for real.
No,
but
exactly.
but you know where they're from.
Yo,
And one nigga, they got a gimmick. One nigga always pops out of something.
Out of the cut. Yo,
and he start rapping the hardest.
Yo, but that's support right there. That's,
right.
That's
like it doesn't matter what you say about them, they're gonna drop another video next week.
That's what they were saying. Like all publicity is not bad. Like that shit is all good.
Not at all. And then like when them niggas get seen out, the niggas know who they are because they was in the news for other shit. Niggas like, oh shit, that's the War Rack niggas. They're real life goofy.
Yeah.
Right.
And it seems like you could do that shit with anything. Like that goes back to that Logan. I mean, Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Like you start out making motherfucking low 15-second clips, doing some dumb shit, and now you fucking on an undercard for Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Right.
When you find a niche in something, when you can find a niche or you be the first to do something, if you can get people to gravitate to that, there's heavy benefits in that. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're the first to do something, a lot of people don't follow on. But once it gets popping, if you're the first and like the founding father of that, boy, like there's a benefit in that. You know what I mean? So you find a niche and you rock with that.
You know, another problem that people have is that when they get into a room, they don't know how to market themselves.
Right.
Like they'll get into a room with a bunch of, it could be like 16 rappers in there, and then a bunch of music execs and all that, and they go into the rappers, yo, let's take a flick. Yeah, that's gonna get you maybe 100 new followers. When really you can ask the dude, hey yo, let me get your email address, let me get your phone number, and that right there could put you in a situation that's way bigger than that one picture I could ever do. And people, like, that's what you gotta start understanding. When you get in the rooms, you can't get in the room and just be a fan. Like you,
for sure,
you got to get in there. Now you the business plan. Like
for sure,
like what Jay said. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Yes, sir.
You got to go in there. Like this is it. This is what I'm hungry for. I need this.
You gotta sell yourself.
Yeah.
At all times in this industry, you gotta sell yourself. Like Bobby dancing on that table. Like
see,
that shit had a purpose. You know what I mean?
I don't
those
like
white
that.
people had to feel that.
I never liked that.
I didn't like it either. But
nigga,
that music is not gonna. His music was not going to sound good if he was standing in the corner being shy as shit.
No.
Talking about shooting niggas.
But I'm talking about the way that hot nigga had the streets on lock.
Right.
Like that was, it was different. He had that. Everybody like, oh, A Boogie, that they was out, but that really put like all the young rappers from New York in a position to get noticed again.
Right.
Because that song was the biggest song out.
Right.
After that came out, he gets locked up. Young Ma comes out. Fucking who's the wild goofy nigga? That sound like Future. Designer, Panda. That was like the next summer. That was the song of the summer.
Right. Yeah, you're right. New York was on the come up.
It seemed like New York's been.
And then their whole sound changed. That was drill shit.
But it's still
like the UK drill for New York.
Do I like it? It depends which rapper it is. I like Pop Smoke. I like Chef G. I like Tuta G's alright. That Whoop-Dee song is cool.
Like, yo.
But I don't want everybody to start doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I like the old New York sound. I cut you off. My fault. I like the old New York sound. And it was starting to come back. I feel like with Dave East and Don Q.
Dave East, Don Q, Griselda niggas. Yeah. We're starting to bring some shit back.
But that lane is not the lane that sells the most, obviously.
No, not at all. Yo, listen. One day I really sat down. I was watching. I became like a heavy Lil Uzi fan, and I was watching the EXO Tour Life video, and then right after that, I also listened to Dave East, and I watched the Dave East video, the joint that I think what was I listening to that day? The joint he did to one of Kodak's beats, Deposits.
Okay.
So and I compared the views, and I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy. Lil Uzi had like 430 million views on a cartoon video of him at a steering wheel. Dave East had a whole video out to another nigga's beat, 4 million views. That was it.
Yeah.
Like and that was, I'm like, damn, this is rap right now. Like,
yeah.
Lil Uzi wasn't really talking about shit on this song, but that shit was fucking fire though. Yeah. And Dave East is like really spitting some bars on this shit. Well, they're not bars, but it's like, for word, it's a better song.
Right.
And
like people,
I was like, damn, I'm watching it lose.
Yeah, I be telling my brother and shit, like, I feel like our generation is fast, you know what I mean? Like, everybody going from Snapchat to Instagram to Facebook, you know what I mean? Everybody moving fast.
Right.
So when they listen to music, a lot of people don't want to hear music. You really got to think and break down, you know what I mean? That's just not
right.
Throwing. You got to just make.
But that's been a thing though, watering down the music and like.
It is. It's sad, but
but if you like look at a lot of those, it's little kids.
Yeah, that's what it streams.
A dude will watch a Dave East music video 2 times, and that's it. A little kid will watch this Lil Uzi Vert video 600 times.
I never thought of that. That's 100.
They'll watch that. They'll put it on every time they go on YouTube. They'll throw it on. They'll play it back 4 times in a row. Like they have a lot more time on it. A dude, I guarantee that Dave East streams for that song is probably higher than his YouTube views. Shit, because look at those Spanish dudes.
Right.
Like.
You're right.
Those motherfuckers cracking 1 billion views on YouTube.
But fucking nigga, Uzi was too though.
What?
I know his streams for the song his YouTube streams were like crazy up there.
Oh, that's what I'm saying that. But I mean, like video wise, those Spanish dudes, they're cracking 1 billion streams on YouTube.
Right.
But they're not doing that on Apple Music and all that because those motherfuckers on the island, that YouTube shit is free. You get some Wi-Fi. Now you on YouTube, like listen to the song 600 times if you want to.
Right.
So it's like
Spanish music's like in their culture, their songs last a lot longer than they will over here. Nigga, you can still bump 40 songs will come out, and it still won't be like as hot as the one summer that this joint came out. Mm-hmm. Like their music lasts forever. Like their good songs last forever.
Cause they going to everybody in the damn family gonna play this. The aunts, the uncles, you gonna hear this motherfucker. You come in the corner store, you gonna hear this motherfucker.
You are, and like a lot of the other songs just be trash. Like we don't listen to that shit no more. Like oh shit, or we just never listen to it. Right. Like damn, it's from the same nigga, both of them. You don't like this one?
Cause like even back in the day, like. When everybody was doing all that, the rich rap. Now we getting Jay-Z, we getting money and all that, Bad Boy and all that. Yeah. And the motherfucking DMX came out, and he was rapping like a dirty nigga, and he like sold quick,
right?
Caught on fire quick because
2 #1 albums same year.
Because that's who the fans.
I fucked with DMX too, heavy when he came out.
It was a bunch of street. Now everybody got
and real rap because of him. Straight up because that nigga listened to DMX, he had everybody listening to DMX. Yeah. I listened to Rough Riders and shit because of Chill. That ass.
That's like it was different. That's why like
the Locks and shit too. Like all that shit I listened to because of him. I was probably listening to like R&B before I hung out with that nigga.
Right.
I was listening to niggas like Tracy Lee. You ever heard of Tracy Lee? He had like one popping song out.
Yeah.
I listened to Tracy Lee. I listened to like a lot of Ludacris. I fucked with Redman and shit like that, Wu-Tang, Method Man. But yeah, Chill definitely put me on to DMX and Rough Riders and all that shit. And he was always spitting Biggie shit. That was him as a kid.
And that's like Dipset. I don't think we'll ever see a movement like that again.
Nah, hell no. We'll never see a movement like Dipset again.
It was too.
I missed that era a little bit.
Like, for some reason, when they came out, State Property was out and everything. Like, they had a big movement. But something about what Dipset was doing, it was like these niggas wasn't the best rappers, but they was just made cool.
Yeah.
Like, they was like your cool older cousins that, you know, when they came around and shit, like, oh, yeah, I'm hanging out with the old school, old cousins. Now we smoking weed, all that.
We smoking weed and all that.
So true. But both of y'all seen both movements. You gonna say that movement was bigger than the whole OTF Chicago movement?
Which movement is that?
The Dipset movement. You gonna say that was bigger than the whole OTF movement?
It's different.
I would say Dipset is bigger because Dipset was just that little crew that we saw.
Okay.
As OTF, it seems like if you from that hood and you know your man's got signed, you repping OT like
more members.
It's
more members.
No. But like for like music wise, Chicago like drill music over there changed the.
That's the sound.
Yeah, that changed the whole sound.
Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Once that Don't Like came out when Kanye
Chief
hopped
Keef
on it,
and Chop. Yeah.
It made it like
nigga before Kanye hopped on it. That shit was
it was big. But I mean, Kanye made it mainstream. Like where if you wouldn't go out your way to listen to that,
you heard it.
You wouldn't have found about it. Yeah, Kanye did that, and it brought the light, like put the spotlight on it.
Right.
And after that, it just overflowed.
Right.
But it's the sound. Like anybody could do that, and you like, yeah, you copy it, but that's the sound of music right now. With
still like it even pushed forward into London, and then it came all the way back again. Like it went overseas and then came back. Drill.
But I mean, like, you know, there's a lot like when Dipset was out, everybody, the young dudes had Dipset shirts on.
Right.
They was wearing their bandana, like what's it called?
Right. The Stop Snitching tees, niggas was wearing like, pink. All that. Yeah.
Exactly. It was like for that just to be, you know, another thing is it was a smaller group, but it was so fast.
Right.
And then like this shit, it's been happening. That's OTF Way been happening for a long time.
Right.
So we can see that shit was so fast, like it came and went. The Dipset shit. So it was like, damn, like.
Oh no! At that time, Sosa had people changing their names,
had
people changing their looks, brought true religion
with the young people. Yeah, with the young people.
But do you think that was more him doing it because of the music or because of the gang lifestyle that they live out there?
I don't know. Oh no!
Nah, listen. He put people on to Chicago, and then niggas started acting and talking like they were from over there.
That's what I'm saying.
We adopted their slang and a lot of that shit because what else was coming out of Chicago? Niggas wasn't talking like Kanye.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is it the old block? You know, 63rd, whatever, all those groups over there. Is it
not from 63rd?
Yeah, not from 63rd. But is it the lifestyle that is the movement? Like, could it have been?
It's
all of that.
Yeah, it's all of it. Yeah,
it's just like hip hop. It's like their hip hop identity took over. Just like the South's hip hop identity took over when 50 and them came out. Niggas started rapping like they was from Atlanta for a while. Yeah. And they stopped all that New York shit. You know what I mean? That's when the South took over. Chicago had like it's almost like
50 had everybody.
You gotta think of it like Venom almost. Like that shit got in and fucking is gonna take over. Niggas started doing songs with them, like when who did a song with Herb? I was just talking about the other day. Nicki did a song with G Herbo before he even got like real big.
Yeah, way back. I was like 10th grade back then.
Right, and they started like they really changed the sound of a lot of things.
Is the biggest Chicago artist from that sound?
The biggest Chicago artist from that sound?
Yeah.
It's definitely Chief Keef.
As in what? Like how?
He's like the god rapper out there.
He established it, but do you think that? All right, I don't want to say biggest. Like who's the most known career wise? Who had like the best career? At like you think? It's
probably Dirk.
That's what I think. I
think
it's Dirk.
Yeah, Dirk got that. And you know what's funny? When Don't Like came out, that was my shit. Yeah, me and Stacks Beats used to ride around bumping that song every day. And then he just let us down with like 3 mixtapes after that. And then the whole him signing to French Montana. I just stopped fucking with him. I didn't really start fucking with Dirk again until like 2 years ago, and then he's heavy as shit in like the last 2 years.
But he came back to pressure though.
Yeah, he definitely did. I don't know what song it got me listening to Little Dirk again, but I was like, yo, this song kind of hard. He makes music like this still. I was like, this tough.
He started harmonizing like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
he found his niche on it. I mean, he kept the concept the same, but just changed how he sounded. Like now, he don't sound like people are, like started to try to sound like him from Chicago. Now they're, you know what I mean, I feel like they dumbing down a little bit as heavy drill and being more melodic with it.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah, because he used to. I didn't really like his drill shit. He wasn't. You know, it was the content of the drill music, but I don't think he made good drill music.
Right.
But like,
brought it back on straight bullshit. Straight on. That was, he brought the old drill back.
Yeah. Right. R.I.P. King Von. Niggas talk about that shit too, because they be like, you know, all his songs sound the same, or like what he was using, not his flow sound the same. It was just that was the type of music he was making, like.
But yeah,
that drill shit is like, nigga, you supposed to knock your fucking head like that the whole time.
That's a street nigga that they just forced to get into the studio. That's right. Fuck it. Like, fuck it.
R.I.P. man, that shit went down bad.
It did. It definitely did. And you seen like T.I. commented on it?
They be getting T.I. the fuck out of here these days.
Yo, I don't know what the fuck is up with that guy, yo.
It's that Rashad. Sit your ass down. Just be cool. You be cool, all right?
Right. They be getting T.I. the fuck out of here. The minute he opened his mouth, if you don't get out of here expeditiously, nigga.
Yeah. Nigga said a word with 6 syllables. Nigga, get out the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, they don't got no respect for T.I. no more. And I understand where he's coming from, but it's like, shut up. It's not like, it's not his era. It's not his like lane of rappers. He talked when he says things, like, even if you don't know what's going on, you know he don't know what's going on. He's just speaking on it because it's the relevant thing to speak on, and it happened in his city. You know what I mean?
I don't respect. He ain't stand on that shit. He said he knew what he was talking about when they called him. He talking about, I ain't talking about that.
No, he knew what the fuck he was talking about.
Too old to be acting, to be lying now. Come on.
So I didn't know he tried to retract the statement like that.
Yeah, he said I ain't put no name on it. Nah, we know you did it. We put it on it for you.
Right. There's no reason for you to open your mouth.
I don't know why he ain't battled Jeezy to this day.
He didn't want that L. He would have had an L.
Yeah. Nah, it wasn't him. Swiss Beats and them did that.
What? Switch it to Gucci?
Mm-hmm.
They needed that. People needed to see that.
That was more beneficial.
To who?
Culture.
Atlanta
also.
That's the only spot it was beneficial to.
Super beneficial to Atlanta. Nigga, if it's beneficial to Atlanta, it's beneficial to the culture.
Yeah.
They have like they're the hub for the shit now. Yeah. They have been for a while.
They're like 1/3 of the damn culture or something.
Right. They're a good part of it. Nobody ever moved to New York to start rapping. I mean, they don't do that now. Niggas is moving to Atlanta. Well, New York niggas moving to Atlanta.
Niggas would move to Chicago, but
right,
you might get moved back out the wrong way.
That's real.
That's real shit. You can get popping out here.
You can't move to Chicago.
Do that shit fast.
Right.
You gotta get popping fast out there.
Well, you gotta think about it, nigga. Most of the places where the rap is heavy at, it's dangerous. Look at Pop Smoke moved to the good part of LA. He was out there for a weekend. They killed him. It wasn't even like it was just niggas in LA doing the LA thing.
Yeah,
they caught him lacking on the internet.
I was gonna say there's no good part of LA for her. There's parts that look nice, but LA got makeup on it. Ain't nothing real in LA. Nothing from bitches' titties and everything. LA,
you definitely right, because when I went out there, we went during the daytime. Shit's mad nice, safe. They went to a strip club at night. All the Crips was out. No, matter of fact, it wasn't even Crips. It was Mad Bloods. And there was another nigga from Reddit out there with a Crip. I was like, what the fuck are you doing out here, nigga? With the Crips?
Just everywhere. That's a fast city. Everybody crapping. That's a fast city, boy.
I haven't been yet. I know y'all just gonna have to put me on.
Yeah, LA's dope.
You never go out there.
Nah, I haven't been to LA yet. I've only as far west Texas. This is as far west as I've been.
You went to the Dallas game.
I didn't.
They
I went to the stadium. I went to a tour at the fucking stadium. It was nice. You can't really tour. You're a Colts fan, so it's like I can't fucking. I don't know shit about the Colts.
I don't know shit about the Colts.
Nothing.
Yeah, funny as hell.
Fuck the Colts. We about to slide up out of here.
Righteous, man. The Marlo Way, man. Go get the tape, man. The Way of Marlo everywhere. iTunes, everywhere.
Right. And don't forget what you say. Black Friday, right? No? Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah. You just dropped it on Black Friday.
Yeah, I dropped it on Black Friday.
Okay.
The Way of Marlo.
Cool. Yeah, it's definitely not called Black Friday. I got the shit on my phone.
He said it's definitely not called Black Friday.
Right. Let's get out of here.